or improvement on the model is to also include human capital into the model. And this is a very widely used version of growth models. And a very more recent adoption or adaptation of the model is to interpret human capital measured as wage rate and using the Mincer model. And then in my thesis, I go into a little bit further and adopt the Baumol's cost disease theory to understand sectoral shifts within labor. The mathematics behind the labor wages model is a little beyond the scope of this presentation, so I'm just showing you the final reduced form. And the meat of the model is circled in red. It's really a derivative of the Cobb-Douglas production function. And the second half of the equation is pharmaceutical expenditures and collective expenditures. Collective expenditures being the public health activity in a country, the net administrative costs of administering health insurance. And this is not modeled using labor and wages, mainly for data availability issues. Now, the advantage of using a Cobb-Douglas production function is that technology is explicitly modeled in a Cobb-Douglas production function. Technology is a big topic within the healthcare literature. It's believed to be driving the growth of healthcare expenditures, but the mechanism behind it is not always so clear. So I have an opportunity now to talk about where technology might come into the equation. And it's explicitly modeled in the equation in a few ways, and technology needs to be carefully defined here. One is technology in the form of productive technologies or augmenting technologies. This is like your health information technology. Another form of technology is in the form of capital investments, and as I mentioned earlier, capital investments are divided into physical and human. So physical capital is like your MRI scans or your CT scanners. They're your fixed costs that are in a hospital and you use it over and over again. And the last type of major category of technology is knowledge in the form of human capital, and this is not discussed as often in the literature. And underlying all these types of technology is really R&D, which is the primary driver behind technology. Now, this is not explicitly modeled, but this is implicitly within